Welcome back to FactSpark, your go-to spot for unraveling the universe's most mind-bending truths and making science sparkle. Ever peeled open a banana, that humble yellow fruit, and wondered if it held a secret beyond its sweet taste? Get ready to have your mind gently blown because it's true. Bananas are naturally radioactive. But before you launch your breakfast smoothie into orbit, take a deep breath and relax. We're about to embark on a fascinating journey, peeling back the layers of this surprising fact to reveal the incredible science behind it. This isn't a sci-fi plot, it's just another amazing example of how our world works. So, what's the deal with this radioactive banana business? The secret ingredient is potassium-40, a naturally occurring radioactive isotope. Think of isotopes as different versions of an element, some stable and some, like potassium-40, unstable. This isn't some strange additive or a glitch in the matrix, it's literally part of the banana's natural makeup. Bananas are potassium powerhouses, and a tiny fraction of that potassium is the radioactive kind. To help us wrap our brains around just how minuscule this radiation dose is, scientists cooked up something brilliant: the banana equivalent dose, BEAD. This clever concept allows us to compare tiny amounts of radiation to something familiar and harmless: a banana. It's a fantastic tool for public awareness, making abstract scientific units relatable. An average banana gives you a super-duper minuscule dose of radiation, far below any level of concern. Let's put this into perspective, because numbers can be wild and sometimes scary without context. An airport security scan, like the full body scanners you walk through, that's about the same radiation dose as one banana. It's a quick, low-level exposure designed for safety, not harm. A dental X-ray, which helps your dentist spot cavities and other issues, that's roughly equivalent to munching on 40-50 bananas. Still a very small dose, carefully controlled for diagnostic purposes. Taking a cross-country flight from New York City to Los Angeles, you're exposed to cosmic radiation at higher altitudes, which is like munching on 400 bananas. Air travel is safe, and this natural exposure is part of it. A single chest X-ray, used to check your lungs or heart, that's around 200 bananas. Medical imaging uses controlled radiation to provide vital health information. And a head CT scan, a more detailed imaging technique? Hold on to your hats because that's roughly 20,000 bananas. While a higher dose, it's used when medically necessary, and the benefits far outweigh the minimal risks. Here's the real tea. Radiation is literally all around us, all the time. It's not just a sci-fi movie plot or something confined to nuclear power plants. It's a completely natural and unavoidable part of our planet and the universe. We've evolved in a naturally radioactive environment, and our bodies are remarkably adapted to it. This natural background radiation comes from several sources. It vibes with us from the Earth's crust, as radioactive elements like uranium and thorium are present in rocks and soil. It blasts us from cosmic rays, high-energy particles that originate from space and constantly bombard our planet. The higher you go, like on an airplane or a mountain, the more cosmic radiation you encounter. Even the air we breathe contains radon gas, a naturally occurring radioactive gas that seeps from the ground. On average, natural background radiation accounts for a huge chunk of our yearly radiation dose. We're talking equivalent to chowing down on about 24,000 bananas every single year, just from living your best life on Earth. This constant low-level exposure is normal and poses no threat to our health. It's simply part of being alive on this planet. And get this, you are naturally radioactive too. Your body is stacked with elements like carbon-14 and potassium-40, just like that banana. These isotopes are essential for life and are constantly undergoing tiny radioactive decays within you. This means a certain percentage of the atoms inside you are constantly doing their radioactive thing. Pretty wild, right? It's a testament to the incredible balance of nature and the resilience of biological systems. Our understanding of radiation has had a major glow-up over the years, transforming from accidental discovery to a sophisticated science. It all kicked off in 1895 when German physicist Wilhelm Röntgen accidentally stumbled upon X-rays while experimenting with cathode rays. His discovery revolutionized medicine, allowing us to see inside the human body without surgery. Then, in 1896, French physicist Henri Becquerel dropped another bombshell, finding that uranium salts naturally emitted similar rays, even without an external energy source. This was the dawn of understanding natural radioactivity. Enter the GOAT, Marie Curie, a brilliant Polish-French physicist and chemist. She not only coined the term radioactivity, but also, along with her husband Pierre, discovered brand new radioactive elements, polonium and radium. Her relentless dedication, often working in challenging conditions, earned her 2 Nobel Prizes, one in physics and one in chemistry, making her the only person to win Nobel Prizes in 2 different scientific fields. These foundational discoveries, coupled with later deep dives into the effects of radiation, like the tragic stories of the Radium Girls, factory workers who suffered from radiation poisoning after painting watch dials with radium-based paint, and the long-term studies of atomic bomb survivors, totally leveled up our knowledge. These painful lessons led to the development of super sophisticated safety protocols, strict regulations, and advanced dosimetry techniques that keep us safe and sound today. We've learned to harness the power of radiation for medical treatments, energy, and scientific research, all while prioritizing safety. Beyond their low-key radioactive secret, bananas are an absolute treasure trove of awesome facts and nutritional benefits. They're not just a convenient snack. They're a fascinating subject for science enthusiasts and health-conscious individuals alike. Did you know the scientific name for banana, Musa sapientum, literally translates to fruit of the wise men? This name was given by Carl Linnaeus, the father of modern taxonomy, reflecting ancient beliefs about the fruit's wisdom-imparting qualities. How cool is that? And get this, botanically speaking, bananas are technically classified as berries. Mind blown. This often surprises people because our everyday definition of a berry, like a strawberry or blueberry, differs from the botanical one. A botanical berry is a fleshy fruit produced from a single flower with 1 ovary, containing seeds inside. Bananas fit this description perfectly, even though their tiny seeds are often unnoticeable in the cultivated varieties we eat. Plus, the banana plant itself is actually the world's largest herb, not a tree. Its trunk is actually a pseudostem, formed by tightly packed leaf sheaths. A bunch of bananas, as you buy them in the store, is called a hand, while individual bananas are called fingers. This terminology makes perfect sense once you visualize them. And just like apples and watermelons, these bad boys float in water. This is due to their relatively low density compared to water, thanks to their high water content and air pockets. The Cavendish banana, the one you snag at the grocery store, makes up about 99% of the bananas sold globally. This widespread reliance on a single variety, known as a monoculture, makes it super vulnerable to diseases like tropical race 4, TR4, a devastating fungal disease. This poses a real challenge for banana production worldwide and highlights the importance of biodiversity in agriculture. Scientists are working tirelessly to develop resistant varieties to safeguard this vital food source. Those cute little brown spots on a ripening banana? They're affectionately called sugar freckles, and they mean your banana is at peak ripeness and sweetness. As bananas ripen, enzymes break down starches into sugars, making them sweeter and easier to digest. These spots are a visual cue that your banana is ready to be enjoyed. Nutritionally, bananas are superstars. They're an excellent source of potassium, crucial for maintaining healthy blood pressure and proper muscle function. They also provide a good dose of vitamin B6, important for brain health and metabolism, and vitamin C, an antioxidant that supports your immune system. Plus, they offer dietary fiber, aiding digestion and promoting a feeling of fullness. They're a fantastic natural energy booster, perfect for athletes or anyone needing a quick pick-me-up. So, next time you're enjoying a banana, absolutely no need to stress. its natural radioactivity is a tiny, harmless component of our naturally radioactive world. You'd have to go full send and consume an astonishing 274 bananas every single day for 7 years just to start feeling any symptoms of radiation poisoning. A lethal dose? You'd need to crush approximately 100 million bananas within a year. Your body is a champ, remarkably adapted to process and excrete the trace amounts of radioactive potassium from food. Science is always out here uncovering surprising truths that challenge what we thought we knew. And this is definitely one of them. This fascinating fact about bananas is a perfect example of how science helps us understand the world around us, dispelling myths and providing context. It teaches us that radioactive isn't always a scary word, and that natural processes are often far more complex and benign than we might initially imagine. It's about understanding the dose, the type of radiation, and the context. If this deep dive just gave you some fresh perspective on a common fruit, smash that like button if you learned something new and found it fascinating. Share this video with your friends and family to spread the knowledge and help them understand the amazing science in their everyday lives. Subscribe to FactSpark for more mind-blowing science, history, and fun facts that'll make you look at the world differently and spark your curiosity. Let us know in the comments. What's your favorite surprising banana fact? Or what other everyday items would you like us to explore the hidden science behind? Your questions fuel our next discoveries.